Hi, Peeps. So, I want to share with you two journals that I have completed. They are both fall themed. Sorry about the lighting. I'm trying to get this done before the weekend begins so I can kind of take a breather. Before I get started, I just want to say that after this video uploads, I'm going to try to do like a quick live just so I can express my gratitude and we can interact and chit chat for just a little bit. All right, you guys. So, anyway, let's get started. This one was created with my leftover paper that I had from last year from Michael's Hot Buy paper pad. And then this was created using a digital kit, which is actually by Bo Bunny, and it's called Apple Cider, I believe. And I got it last year from SnapClickSupply.com for $1. So let's get started. Let's do this one. No, let's do this one first because it's not as chunky as this one. So what I did was did a lot of stitching in brown. I fussy cut her out. She was one of the elements in the digital kit, and I just fussy cut her out and glued her on this paper, actually from that paper collection, the fall one from this collection. I think it's this collection. Anyway, no, it's not. Sorry, it's from another collection. Anyway, I saw the leaves and I thought it would be perfect. And so I stitched it on some leftover file folder here and just made a little pocket. And then just a tag, and I didn't even stamp it. I totally forgot. But I'll stamp something on there, and I just put this cool, I don't even know what this is called, but it was just the perfect colors for fall. So I just hung it on that little tag right there, and I just have some crocheted lace on the spine here and just this pretty like gold colored ribbon. And then this wood grain paper, you can see it better back here, is from that Woodworks Hot Buy pad from Michael's. So pretty. I love it so much. This is the first time I've stitched a cover, and it started out well until the pocket on the inside got stuck, and then I kind of went off a little bit over here, and I think somewhere, well, it's hidden. So, and then at the bottom, I got too close to the edge, and so I had to do a double stitch at the bottom. It was just a hot mess, but I think it turned out pretty good. Anyway, so that is that. So on the inside, I used that same paper, and I just could not find a paper to match the pocket. So I just left it. And I just stitched the pocket on, and that was that. So all these are elements from the digital kit, and I just stitched them. I don't know what's going on. I was battling with my sewing machine, you guys. Oh, we were fighting. Anyway, so here is the paper, and I printed this on some vintage paper. I don't know what this paper is called, but I really like it. It's not as thick as cardstock, but it's thicker than copy paper. I don't know if that gives you an idea, and I like the texture of it, which is why I used it. So I didn't do any decorating on the digital kit because it's just so pretty, and I didn't want to mess it up. So I did add some scrapbook paper, also from the fall kit. Fall paper collection, and so I can do some little tuck spots and whatnot on there. So I used the layaway tag, and I just cut a doily and used my scissors die to cut some scraps from the leftover piece of paper. And then I used my Tim Holtz freshly brewed die to put together the little coffee cup, and then that says pumpkin spice. I'm not a pumpkin girl at all. I do not like pumpkin anything, but I know a lot of people do. So that I left it open so you can use it as a tuck spot as well. And then it says pumpkin patch. So I used some of that craft paper and of course some coffee dyed paper. Isn't it so pretty? This collection is so pretty. Like, what could I possibly do to it? I couldn't do anything. So again, another sheet of the fall paper. I found my burlap tags. I'm so happy. So I stamped a pumpkin on there and I just stapled this sorry silk on there and I glued it on a tag and added some washi tape, and this is one of the sentiments from that paper pad. It has a whole sheet of, a bunch of little sentiments. So I have a little piece of scrap of it right here. Like, it has a bunch of little things like this on there. So you'll see those throughout. And I'm going to send some in a goodie bag. And then this is just some fun yarn. It's not, it's really pretty. It's not eyelash trim, but it's kind of like a yarn. But the colors were like fall. So I added those and some graph paper that was coffee dyed and onion skin paper. This is also from that fall paper. Added a little, added a little owl stamp down there. I love that owl stamp. Some coffee dyed stencil paper, ledger paper. I just paper clipped another little sentiment, says bushels of fun on there. More stencil coffee dyed paper. Isn't he so cute? Another element from the collection. When this paper came out, I wanted it so bad and for some reason I never got it. And I'm so happy now that I have the digital kit. So now I'll have it forever and I don't have to worry about it. So what I did here was I just used some of my memo pads because they like the perfect fall colors, and it just says things to do. I sewed it at the top with some of the scraps. And then this one says shopping list. So I just kind of alternated them. So you have 4 of those to journal on, and then this opens up and it has a little pumpkin stamp on it. And I use that same yarn for the clip. I didn't even, there we go. Okay. And then some more ledger paper. Here's the other coffee dyed paper. And then here I used the time card. I used my little coffee stencils. Added another one of those sentiments that says so cozy, and added some crocheted trim. Some scraps was on my desk. I just put it on there. And this is another one of the elements. Sorry if you hear the music. My neighbors, I should have closed the door. Some graph paper. And I stamped one of my favorite leaf stamps on there. Just kind of alternated the leaves. Coffee dye paper. This is that craft paper. And what I did here, I kind of went a little crazy with this time card here. So I used a piece of scrap. I left it open. And I put a coin envelope in there so you can add something in there. I didn't put anything in there, but you can put something in there if you want. And then I have the Tim Holtz Tattered Leaves. So I used some brown paper bags and some vintage book pages, and I just inked them up. And I just glued them on this die cut piece and added a sentiment. And so it is a tuck spot, and it's a double tuck. Also, as you can see, I did some leaf stenciling in the back, and it says Autumn is Calling. So you can use that as a tuck spot as well. You guys, I'm going to close my door because I have a feeling they're going to turn that music up. So give me 1 second. So hopefully that'll be okay. So here's the back pocket. And yeah, as you can see, my threading, sorry. Look at that. It got all bunched up over there. But that is it. I think, for my first time doing the cover, I think it came out okay. I have a couple of little boo-boos, but I think it came out okay. So let's go with this one next. The beauty of fall colors. I love this cute little owl. I was trying not to cut the whole pumpkin off, but I had to cut some of it off. Well, I was going to cut off the sentiment, so I added some lace here on the spine, and then this is just some coffee dyed seed binding. Okay, so it's a pocket here. I have some what do you call this? Stationery. I thought the colors looked really nice, looked like fall, so I just added it in here. And somehow I cut this all crazy and it didn't, I don't know what happened right here, but I cut it crazy, I don't know. So I have a large coin envelope here and I didn't even put anything in there. I'll have to take something, let me see. I don't even have anything on my table. Okay, here's a piece of scrap. So I have a coin envelope here, and I got a few images from Pixby. So I have a little fox that I stitched, and I added a little bit of lace. And then this just was like in, I was looking for some sentiment, and it said "so foxy," and I was like, that's like perfect. So I just added some washi tape. I didn't put anything inside the coin envelope, but you can tuck something behind it. And then I have a pumpkin stamp right there. And a little apple that's from Pixby as well. All the images are from Pixby except for the ones from the kit. I mean the paper collection. Gathered with Grateful Hearts. Oops. And this one is exactly the same as the other one. It is the same thing, the coin envelope. And I'm so out of frame, I'm so sorry. And so you have a tuck spot here. It's a little envelope here with a journal card. This is from the collection. I left some pages so you can do your own thing. Some coffee dyed stencil paper. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that matched. Wow, I did not realize it until just now. That's so funny. So I did the same thing. How cute is that image? That is so funny. It's another cut apart. I did not realize that until just now. It's a little stamp at the bottom. Little ruffle fabric. So in the middle, this. So this is a paper bag that I use a border punch on. Oh my god. To get this not to rip was a struggle, but I was able to make it. So I just put it in the middle and I made it a tuck spot. So I have a little fox, not fox, I'm sorry, a deer. Oh yeah, yeah. And then I just have this pretty, oh, look how pretty. I can't wait for fall. So you just want to be a little careful because it is a paper bag. But you know, it's a Trader Joe's paper bag, so it's not a really thin one, but still paper bag. So just be mindful of that. There's another cut apart. Onion skin paper. This little envelope I've had forever, and I just thought it needed to be in this journal with the owl. There's nothing in it. Oh, I didn't even realize I put the owl down here. That is so funny that my stencil matched that paper. I didn't even realize that. Some grid paper. The same thing with this one, and of course I didn't put nothing in that one either. But there's the tuck spot behind there, and here. It says sweater, sweater. Oh my god, sweater weather. Oh my goodness. Some washi tape and a little fabric scrap up there. Yikes. So this is funny. I stamped this stamp. It says there is always something for which to be thankful. And I thought I messed the stamp up because you see how it has those little specks. I don't know if my camera is going to pick it up. And I was like, oh man, and I was ready to cover it because I was like, man, but that's the way the stamp is. Oh my goodness, so funny. I should have left it over here so I could show you. I did the same thing with this. I added the memo pad here. Some thread in there. This paper has a shimmer on it. I must have sprayed it with some coffee dye shimmer paper or something. I mean, shimmered coffee. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, I did the same thing. Stenciled some coffee cups, and I had this little fabric scrap, so I just glued it on there and put cozy and warm, and I put another one of those stationery pages in there. And then I did the leaf right here, and then here's the back, and then that's it. So hope you guys enjoyed. They will be listed in my Etsy. Hopefully by the end of the day today. I've already took the pictures. I just have to edit them and get it listed. So I'm going to try, like I said, to do a quick live and just to say thanks. So hopefully you'll be able to join me. And oh, I forgot to put the envelope in there. Well, I made this little envelope for this journal because I printed something really small, and so I just made an envelope out of it. And then there's just a bunch of little sentiments that you can put in here. So let me make sure I put it in here so I don't forget to include that with the goodies. All right, you guys. So I will see you guys in the next video, and stay tuned. Hopefully I'll get this live going in a minute. My room is a hot mess, but that's okay. You guys can't see it. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.